Ladies and gentlemen,
We're back.
Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
Did I tell you guys about that?
Probably.
Christopher Walken introduced Foo Fighters one day.
Yes.
Chris knows about this. Mike, do you know about this?
I do not.
So Christopher Walken was introducing
Fighters.
Foo Fighters, and so Christopher Walken asked like Dave Grohl one time, like, okay, so I'm gonna be introducing you guys. Is the emphasis more on the Foo or on the Fighters? And Dave Grohl being like, I know how Christopher Walken talks, so he said the emphasis on the Fighters.
Yeah.
And so then Christopher Walken comes out and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters.
Is that actually how he said
That's
it?
actually how he said it. It's literally how he said it, and he's like, yes. Also, fun fact, Christopher Walken hates the cowbell sketch from SNL.
It needs more cowbell.
Yeah, he hates that one. He says that Will Ferrell ruined his life because people won't shut the fuck up about it. People
Also, Don Pianta's just at the casino.
Ah, cool.
Just at the fucking
Good
bar.
for him. He's enjoying his retirement.
Yeah, that's all he does.
Yeah, I guess everyone walks up to him and just like he'll say like, I think this soup's alright. And he's like, oh, what is it, more cowbell? And he's like, shut the fuck up. I'll kill you.
You know what? I'm surprised. Like, I don't mind Will Ferrell, but the amount of people around me just all of a sudden just like, yeah, I hate the guy. I genuinely don't like Will Ferrell.
Really?
And I'm like surprised. Like, he's not my favorite either, but I don't like hate him.
I don't. See, I'm biased. I love Megamind.
Yeah.
He was Megamind, yeah.
Yeah, he was Megamind.
Damn.
He was Megamind. David Cross was Minion.
Markiplier was Metro Man.
Yes.
I know. Was Tina?
Markiplier was not Metro.
No, he was not. No, he was. That was Brad Pitt.
I
I was waiting for you to say
Dude,
something.
live action
Like,
Megamind should
I was
have.
like, I know he's been like filming a movie and shit, but he does not have film credits.
The live action Megamind is actually.
It's actually Markiplier.
I would watch that.
I would watch that too. Whenever Mark's movie comes out.
Isn't he doing Iron Lung?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the Excess Express. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, the fuck! The 3 days deposit, fuck!
This is all filler, so sorry.
Fuck!
Hey, see that?
Something on the floor there. Yeah! The mayor!
Sticky, yummy doom awaits. Shut the fuck up.
Now you're locked in here with me, the Cotton Candy Glob.
So it's was it the murder on the?
Yeah,
Orient Express.
it's basically Morient on the Erder Express, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Or in this case, the whatever the name of this train is.
Excess Express.
Access Express.
Yeah, I gotta...
You know, that movie was actually really solid, and then the last half of it, the very twist ending, was like actually the stupidest thing.
Only at night.
Have you seen the movie?
I did. I thought it was
Chris,
fine.
have you seen the movie of the Murder on the Orient Express?
You know
I
the
haven't.
answer to that question.
Oh wait, you haven't? Do you care?
I
About,
just know that this is a spoof of Murder on the Orient Express.
do
You should.
ca-
It's a good movie.
Do you care about spoilers?
No, I won't even remember it.
By the time he actually gets around to watching it, if
So,
that happens.
It's that Hercule Poirot. That
Hercule
guy.
Poirot.
Yeah.
Poirot?
I don't fuck.
I think it was
I don't
Poirot.
Is it Poirot?
Oh my god, is that an anime girl toad?
It is.
Hatsune Miku, is that you?
It's literally fucking
Hatsune
Hatsune
Miku.
Miku.
They call me Miku, ooh.
Thanks, I hate it.
I shouldn't do that.
Cheap is my first language.
I've always wanted to like ride in a train, but it's also just kind of paranoid about. I feel like my odds are better on a train than a plane.
You just have to go back and forth.
And back.
and forth.
Poirot.
Well, that's not what I said, right?
No.
That's
what I
not
said.
what I said either.
Oh.
Poirot.
Well, look at that freaking rat.
Yeah.
Something about him, I can't. I don't know. I like the cut of his jib. So why was your partner mouse? Why is she tiny, but that guy's huge?
Because he's fat.
No, but he was
Because
long.
there's two different kinds of mice. They're two like different races. The little mice are from the first Paper Mario game, and the long mice are from this one.
They just went through the taffy puller from Willy Wonka.
Yeah, man. I forget how to progress this initial day. It must be talking to this guy. Mr. Mario from cabin 5. Can't let passengers in. Holy shit. Some sort of a sticky, yummy threat. Thank you. Just return to your fucking cabin, you fucking idiot.
Well, that was intense.
Yeah. This is uninteresting art. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just immediately like that. That's a really good character rat design. He looks like a plushie. That's why.
What, the rat?
Yeah,
He does kind of look
he
plushie.
looks like a Beanie Baby.
I'd say the penguin looks more like a plushie.
Either of you got a good detective voice?
I see, I'm trying to
He's
fig-
like the only
Like a
important
Dick Tracy.
character.
Yeah, can you tell me about the incident, ma'am?
It's giving Nicolas Cage.
Oh, I got it. Yes, the case of the pot of supper stew that vanished suddenly mysteriously.
That's just fucking
What?
Patrick Warburton.
No, it's not.
It
Yes,
actually is.
It's not.
it's absolutely Patrick
I
Warburton.
thought you were doing a bit. I didn't.
This is Patrick. No, you're right. Fuck. How would you do a Nick Cage voice then?
You know I don't watch Nick Cage. I don't watch anything.
You don't watch movies.
It's got more like grit to it. I think of Spider Noir
Yeah.
from Spider-Verse,
Indeed, that'll do nicely.
but like not Australian.
I was trying to do Nick Cage still. Okay. My dear train passengers, this is a full-fledged mystery, one that impacts you all.
There we go. I'll settle for that. What? A mystery?
A mystery, you just said. And
That's
that's the fish.
I just realized you could have done the I do declare.
I'll do declare. Yes.
Oh, we
Yes!
have to do
I'm doing
Benoit
it.
Blanc.
I'm doing it now. Okay. All right. I'm known as Pennington. You likely would not guess it, but I am a detective.
There we go.
At the risk of immodesty, you might say I have a certain nose for these things.
God bless Benoit Blanc.
I love him so much.
What's his actor's name?
Daniel Craig.
Thank
Daniel
you.
Craig.
I know.
Thank you. What a fucking
My dad
gem.
hates that voice
Oh, I
because he knows him as James Bond.
yeah,
It's just
no,
Foghorn
I know him
Leghorn.
as
Unalived! Unalive? Man, this man has been killed! He has been murdered! To death! The central clue of this case also happens to... Oh my god.
Yeah,
also,
anyway.
the perpetrator took the whole pot, stew and all. And so, my esteemed friends, I can only conclude that the one responsible is you gluttonous woman.
Oh my god. The Animal Crossing. Like Isabel speak.
Pardon me, sorry, please accept my apologies, my dear woman. I felt it needed to practice my accusation skills.
It's actually.
You understand? Yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
really is. He's
Valid reaction.
fucking...
Very good. Now, let us get serious, shall we? This, I believe, will be a case worthy of my intellect. Yes.
He's your
Yo, let me
That's
get
you,
this
Mike.
straight.
Yeah.
So what we know so far is that we don't know who the culprit is.
You know what? The mouse's face has the, like... Do you know that episode of Family Guy where Chris vapes?
Yes.
And Lois takes the picture of him, and
Yeah.
he looks like a fucking cock?
Yeah.
Is that...
Yeah.
That's what his upper lip is doing.
Add a vape in there.
Yeah.
Editor, edit a vape in there.
It's you.
It's me.
Anyway, continue.
And I guess that's about it, right?
Oh, this scene is for total squares.
That's a
Forget
deer.
it, you guys. I'm going back to my cabin.
It's like Justin Bieber if he was a toad.
It's supposed to be Sonic.
Well, no, I'm saying he looks like...
Yeah,
He is
he
like-
does look like Justin Bieber.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. I
yeah.
got the... I
Way
got the
past cool.
You there, in a bit of a hurry to get back to your cabin, eh? You, sir, are highly suspicious. I have just broken this case. The true culprit, I believe, is Zip Toad, the actor.
Oh my god.
Fucking asshole.
Tweety, fucking asshole. Fucking asshole! I can't say I deserved such a verbal thrashing, but... Well then, who did do it, This
Oh, he's
puzzle
constipated.
deepens with every confounding step.
You're all a fucking idiot.
That just reminded me of the... Well, Mr. Wright, if she didn't do it, who did do it? I don't know, I'm just here to prove she didn't do it. I don't know, he's got a little bit of a point. What? So I see, I know it couldn't have been Maya, and it also couldn't have been the air, and I also lack object permanence, so... It could still be Maya. I just presented you with 14 pieces of evidence that she didn't do it! Nope,
Whoa, that's a
remember
fat toad.
Yeah, can you imagine if it's the fat guy?
What voice would you give that?
I'm trying to think of like how to do a deep version of the normal Toad voice. What? Drops of stew? No, I wouldn't know anything about that. That was terrible.
You give him like a Patrick voice?
Patrick Starr?
Yeah. I'll cut off your nutsack.
I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door!
I like his little mouth.
He fits a whole ass stew pot in this tiny drawer.
You're not you when you're hungry.
It was me.
Wah, wah. So, you were so enamored of the stew that you wanted to steal it to devour more?
I like to imagine that was just a regular toad before he did that.
You looked normal before you did that. And you stole the entire pot when the chef was chopping shallots? Answer!
Yes, that's right. I'm so sorry, but it was the best moment of weakness. It won't happen again.
Justice has been served. Very satisfied.
I know, that's
May
uncomfortable.
this terrible crime never recur. And you, my dear sir. Yes, you with the unkempt facial hair.
Okay, that's going too far. I'm gonna skip your dialogue.
My keen sleuth on instincts identified you as the correct person to call a fuck. Now about that note in your cabin. Yes, I know of it. As the lone detective on this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in cabin 6 so we may discuss this in private.
Okay.
The club penguin.
Oh, and please return the pot to the chef if you could.
Is that really necessary?
We must find out if they've been accused of this heinous crime. Heinous crime.
High anus crime.
A heinous crime.
As opposed to a
Yo,
low anus crime.
Yo anus is smoking weed.
Jesus.
He's boofing the buff.
Oh, good sir.
That's what we in the biz call poopy pops.
He said Cheep Cheep is his first language, so...
That sounded like that Thanos beatboxing. Let me show you how to scratch.
Oh, did I send you? There was Well, yes, I know you said with the.
Yeah, when they put the Morse shoe over.
Yeah, right. But there was I don't know if I sent it to you, but there was a thing with like Megatron laying in his bed and Soundwave's going like this. As Megatron's like, Soundwave, please stop beatboxing, I'm fucking dying. And then you see Soundwave like.
Like that one verbal ace fella.
I showed you guys the Megatron video, right? With the little
Yes,
kid.
the little kid, yeah.
He just can't say it
He
right.
can't say it correctly. Aha! I have been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on this last case, I must admit.
Okay.
However, I do not think the one you apprehended is our sticky, yummy malcontent. I have deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in his cabin. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided then, I shall take you on as my new assistant.
Oh?
To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I'm a detective from Poshley Heights. I'm known in some circles as the penguin with the improbably large brain. doesn't so much roll off the tongue as it does fall out your mouth. I am sure you may have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject.
Oh, good. Thank God.
As for your name, wait. I demand you do not tell me.
Gonzalez.
I shall deduce your identity. That mustache, that nose. Ho, all too easy. You, sir, are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not?
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck, not that guy.
No need to introduce yourself. I know all about the famous Luigi. Now, about this threat. Our man has declared his intent to yummify the train.
You know what? I think we should learn more about his intent to yummify the train. Next time.
No! It's just dumb!